Gavin Newsom is going to be the next Democratic nominee for president, and hopefully he wins the whole thing. Gavin Newsom finally sticking it to Trump in the way you're supposed to. But sort of, not really. AOC, Jasmine Crockett, a couple of others, Tim Walz with the weird thing. That's the right strategy. Newsom, perfect guy to do it. Perfect guy to do it. Um, First of all, whether or not you like California, California contributes a lot more than they take. Big helicopter right over my house. Anyway, California, with all its helicopters and all its everything else, contributes a lot more than it takes. Tens of billions, 80 billion, 100 billion, the surplus that it gives to the feds as opposed to it takes. So say whatever you want about California. I live in California. Is it perfect? No. Very tough place to do business. I don't know what to tell you. Businesses, I think, are leaving, but people are staying. All those people you hear about moving to Miami and Austin, they regret it. So he's smart, but that's California. Now let's get to him and the psychology of the whole thing. Big, gorgeous, unbelievable public speaker. So emotional, so passionate. The meme team behind him is some girl, I believe, and her team, a young girl, young Hispanic girl, I think, and her team, and they're crushing it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Gavin Newsom, his tweet stream and his public stance is mimicking and mocking Trump's craziness. And it's the way you do it. You bully, you bully a bully back. And finally, this big, good looking, smart, it's like, the emperor really wears no clothes. And it's crazy that all of America doesn't see it and only, half of it or 70% or whatever it is. I mean, the guy's a nutcase. And by having a real guy with real chops just showing how insane it is by just basically mimicking him, I mean, finally. And it sucks for AOC and Crockett and Waltz and the others who've been aggressive, for a while. But unfortunately, they don't have the juice or looks or height that Newsom does. And that's the nonsense that matters on some levels, and we all know it. So I hope he's the next president. Is he perfect? No. Is any fucking candidate perfect? No. But he's young, he's competent, he's smart, he gets it. Is he right on all issues? Of course not. But come on, man. So kudos to Newsom for stepping up and, enough with the Chuck Schumers of the world and the Pelosi's and that whole old Democrat. It's just enough. And, if anything that Trump demonstrated is that people are tired of that nonsense, that they would even, whatever percent of the population would go for that lunatic. We just don't want the status quo old guys anymore. And, we need to, finally make laws about investing while you're in Congress and term limits and basic 101 shit that we should have taken care of a long time ago, or enforce what's already there. I mean, Trump made, I just read a report, he made like $3.5 billion since he's president. or while he was president. And we made Jimmy Carter perhaps like the nicest, most humble, earnest president of the modern century. That guy we made sell his peanut farm in Georgia. It's unbelievable. The emperor really is wearing no clothes. And finally, we're again, not finally, but Gavin Newsom's the guy to call it all out. So kudos for him. I'm Team Newsom, and that's it. Lauren Feldman, 1938media.com.